I can't wait for Winnie the Pooh, the movie. Alright, so I was thinking it over last night. I was thinking it over for some weird reason. Just this idea just popped in my head. Now you're probably looking at the title going, "What? What? What?" No. But okay. So I thought this over, right? And it just for some reason popped in my head. Could there possibly be a screw job similar to the Montreal screw job at Money in the Bank on July 17th in Chicago, Illinois? And there's actually some things I've noticed that could possibly be, and I'm not saying there's gonna be a screw job. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that it's a possibility. And the reason why I say there's a possibility, first off, where was the Montreal screw job at? Yeah, I know it was in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. We all know Bret Hart's Canadian. He was in Canada. Bret Hart and Vince weren't seen eye to eye. Bret Hart, was about to leave the company like Punk, and he had a title match. He had a WWF at the time, title match. What does Punk have? A WWE title match. And if you just connect the dots too, also, where was CM Punk's really WWE debut, where he made his first appearance? Not his match, WWE match, but his appearance. It was WrestleMania 22 in Chicago. Was it WrestleMania 22? Yeah, WrestleMania 22, Chicago, Illinois. It was John Cena's entrance. The guy he's facing at Money in the Bank. And John Cena was defending the WWE Championship. So it was the same building, same place, the same guy basically he started his career with, his entrance, whatever, the whole Chicago Mafia thing. And now he's facing John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank. I just find that really odd. Just like, what are the odds of that? But, all I'm saying is there might be a shot, I think, that we could see a screw job, and especially what happened this past Monday Night Raw. Now, I know we all know that whole, promo, that shoot was a work. If it wasn't, I would have said that he would have said TNA, but here's the thing, Punk doesn't apparently like TNA, he doesn't like Hulk Hogan, he doesn't like TNA, he doesn't like Dixie Carter, so what makes you think the guy's going to go to TNA? Even though he was in TNA before, and he apparently didn't like it, it's probably why he left. But guys, the fact that he bashed Vince McMahon, and I know the Montreal Screwjob was a real thing, and if they screw Punk here, it kinda might be a real thing. Then again, it might not be a real thing. But the guy basically said in his shoot, this company, WWE, would be so much better if Vince McMahon was dead. And I've seen the spoilers for next week's Monday Night Raw. I'm not going to say what it is because people are going to be like, "Oh, you told me spoilers, how dare you," even though I'm sure most of you have seen it by now. Because after I made my CM Punk video, half of you were commenting saying, "Oh dude, did you see the spoilers? Did you see the spoilers? Did you see NoDQ.com spoilers? Did you see the spoilers?" But I just find it interesting how there might be a shot of possibly being a screwjob. Now, I'm not going to say there is a screwjob because we only know John Cena might win the match cleanly. He probably will win it cleanly. CM Punk will do whatever, and then, I don't know, we're attitude adjustment, and, Cena wins. And if you think the Vancouver rights were bad, man, imagine Chicago, Illinois. In some way, once you think about it, too, CM Punk is entering Money in the Bank with, basically being a face, kind of. Because you remember when, was it Edge versus John Cena in a TLC match for the WWE Championship? Do you remember that? I believe that was at, I want to say Unforgiven, but I could be wrong. John Cena got booed like insane, but Edge got the cheers even though Edge was the heel. Kind of similar here, because first of all, it's CM Punk's last match. It's his hometown, Chicago, Illinois. Most adults don't like John Cena, so it's just too much in there to see that it's possibility that Punk's gonna walk in there as the face. Now I'm not saying, okay, Punk versus Cena at Money in the Bank is gonna be like Michaels versus Bret Hart at 1997's Survivor Series for the WWF Championship. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there's a possibility, maybe a possibility of it. I could be wrong, I could be right. We'll have to see what happens, you guys. So I wonder what you guys think. Do you think there's a possibility of there being a screw job at Money in the Bank? If so, why? If not, please share why not. So that's about it. Follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description box. And you guys have a good day. Peace, my folks.
Brother.